You ever hear your toilet leaking? This one here has a sign that tells me it's been leaking for a little while. And I'm going to show you how to fix it. You can see the water here, the waves in the water just coming down from the tank. So it's constantly on the whole time, just like wasting water. This one's pretty much more than a drip. So anyway, here's how you fix it. You buy one of these things and I will show you how to put this on. Now, this flapper here, I can tell it just kind of shrunk. So it looks like the edge of it is not covering the hole properly, right here on this very edge. So water's leaking, going down into the bowl. So when you flush, what happens is you press the thing, and this lever here pulls the chain, which opens that up and closes it when the water has gone down. So what we're going to do is take this one out, and this is pretty simple to do. Here's how you do it. Let me zoom in here so you can get a better look. So I'm just going to pop this off, and basically this is just like a little hook, and you just, this one's a little tough because it should be rubber, but it's like, you know, when cheese dries it gets a little hard, so but it still has the little hole, and you just basically pop it out and lift it up. Let me do the other side here. A little difficult when you're trying to hold the phone and take it out. It's a little difficult, but if you're just doing it and not recording, you're going to have this done in no time. Okay, so here's the old one. We're just going to let this hang out like that. Grab the new one here. So let's get this bad boy out of the package here. Now this one here is a universal fit. I just picked a random one, you know, decent price. I got it from, you know, the local hardware store. And so let's crack this open, and I'll show you how to put this in. Very simple, very fast. Let's get rid of that. Boom. Now let me see this thing here. Should it come off? No. This stays. Okay, because the edge here, this edge, this rubbery edge is what holds the water tight. Okay, so let's. At this point, I mean, you can shut the valve off if you want. If you don't want your water running, it's not going to be that long. Like I said, you know, if you're not recording, you would already have this done. After you watch this video, you're going to do this a lot faster than I'm doing it here. Let me just get this old one out of here. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of this. Boom. Gone. Out of here. So this little plastic bar that I'm holding has a few little holes down. All right, now let's put the new clip on here. We're just going to drop this down in there, just anywhere, it doesn't matter, and put this clip in one of these holes. This is not a good angle for you to see the holes, but you can tell that they're there. All right, so now this one is not hard and like, you know, like dry cheese. It's nice and rubbery, so you would just put it in there and slide the sides on. Very easy to do. Let me zoom in a little bit and get you the other side here. The water's already starting to come up. Okay, so that's it. That's it, it's on. The thing is, when you flush now, is it going to be enough? See, it doesn't open it all the way. It has to lift it high enough so that it floats, and then when the water is done, it'll close back down. So because the chain is too long, what I'm going to do here is remove the clip and slide it down the chain to a different link on the chain, one that's a little bit lower. So here's how to do that. Oh, by the way, if yours has a pump with a little hose here and it's connected to this, you can remove it to get it out the way if it's bothering you. Okay, so now if I pull this, see, it doesn't pull it enough high enough to open the flapper. So, or at least that's what my dad used to call it. My dad was a plumber. Okay, so let's take the chain out of the hole. And then I'm going to remove this little clip here and reinstall it in one of the links that's lower on the chain. So to leave about an inch or 2 inches, maybe an inch and a half away from that last link, and install it down here. So let me get this open first. There you go. Now I'm going to slide the chain out. Come down about an inch and a half or 2 and slide it in one of these other ones. And this is not as easy as it looks. Now this part is easy. It's just that I'm trying to keep a good view for you here and not put my hands in the way. Okay, so now I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 links down. And I'll reinstall this. Well, let me close it first. Close that. So now the chain's going to be shorter. And when I flush, boom, pulls it all the way up. And that's it. Mission accomplished. No more leak.